Hi guys, this is Jan. Welcome to Engelgeist. For those of you that are new, welcome. For those of you that are returning, welcome back. For those of you that support me over on Patreon, thank you so very much for your subscriptions. I greatly appreciate it. This is a broad spectrum reading for the Greater Collective for the date of Saturday, December 26th, the day after Christmas. It is not solely set just for that date. It can be utilized whenever you see it. I believe that, we have a way, our higher selves or our spirit guides have a way of getting us the messages exactly when we need them. So this is a broad spectrum reading. Take what you need and leave the rest. Figure out where it fits in your life. Always trust your own intuition and intelligence first and foremost. And never take anything that I say over that of a professional in their field, like a lawyer, a doctor, or a therapist. If anything doesn't make sense, know that nothing's wrong. You might just be working on something different at this time. So let's see what's going on with the cards today. Okay, so we have the Ten of Wands. So yesterday we had the Ten of Swords. Wands is about the spirit. Tens are about completions. To me, this little girl looks a little bit tired. Usually Ten of Wands to me also indicates sort of the relief or the letting go of a rather large burden. Ten of Swords usually indicates to me a little bit of a being not necessarily forced, but through pain we have to let it go kind of thing. Where Wands is just sort of like, we're done, we're ready to move on. We're kind of ready to sort of let it go at this point. Justice is that card that's underneath this, right? So it speaks to this idea that we may not be in as much pain, distress, or worry as we might have been yesterday or in the days previous. And now we're really able to maybe take action on how to go about releasing this. This girl is at her knees. She's carried this burden for far too long. Wherever there's a burden in your life, something that you've been dealing with that you just don't want to carry anymore, or you don't want to deal with anymore, now is the time to sort of figure out a way to either loosen it up, release it, let it go, take action towards moving on to something different, and allow it to sort of carry you there, if that makes sense, right? That action. So let's see what the Song of My Heart card says. Sorry, I'm filming this on Christmas, so I've kind of got to be in a hurry. The Song of My Heart is interesting. Okay, we've seen her before too. I cultivate a safe harbor. Like Akaroa Harbor is a sheltered haven, I maintain my own sacred space. When I look at these two together, this Ten of Wands is about sort of setting ourselves free, taking our own action towards the setting of, the ability to set ourselves free or to create this safe harbor that we speak of. We don't necessarily need words or approval from anybody outside of ourselves. All we need to do is check in with ourselves and know what's right for us. Remember that Justice card is underneath this. So we have three strong ladies here. We have these two ladies both with their backs turned on us. So to me, it almost feels like, we might need to turn our backs on the opinions of others or the outside world, society, and what society says we need to do or how we should do it, and give ourselves a bit of a break. Let ourselves do what we need, what we desire or want to do, right? And to do that in a sort of safe and not confined, but in a way that sort of allows us the opportunity to feel free, right? To feel that whatever that gift is that judgment wants. I still get this feeling though, these cards, it feels like these two ladies might be struggling a little bit, even though one is creating a safe harbor and one is letting go of maybe a burden. It still feels like it comes at a bit of a cost to us, whether it's through emotional work or, too much fighting or the departure from a situation or person that we maybe didn't want to necessarily have to leave or let go of. But we need to do it to be able to be free, right? We need to do it to be able to cultivate this safe harbor that we see here, that to know that in the end, no matter what happens, we will be okay. All right, let's go to the grounding stone. Judgment's also going to make it very clear for us what it is that we are needing to do, right? She brings about a clarity, whether it's painful or not. She brings about a clarity for us. Remember that. The stone is on Tiger's Eye, and the word today is forgive. Do we need to forgive others? Do we need to forgive a situation? Or do we need to even forgive ourselves to be able to let go of our burdens and to move ourselves onto something different? right? What is the truth in that? Where is the sort of, I feel like the awareness that the judgment card brings into all of this is hopefully going to allow us to be able to forgive ourselves, our errors, or those around us who have maybe erred with us or towards us, at us, so that we can move on to something bigger and better. I'm looking forward to next week to see what happens with next week, because I feel like these cards are just this big buildup to like kind of letting go of whatever it is that's like we've been carrying maybe through 2020 that we no longer want to take with us. And so to do that, we might have to forgive ourselves or those situations or those people that we just don't have the energy for anymore. And ultimately, this I cultivate a safe harbor speaks to this idea that we will be safe no matter what. We can create that safe space for us. We don't need anyone else. I mean, we do, like, that sounds contradictory. We do need each other because we share a planet, we share an experience, and we share human, you know, interactions, feelings, all of that. And so ultimately, we're not solo people. But to me, anything that we're carrying on that's bringing us sadness, pain, aggravation, tiring us out, we don't need those things. That's what these cards are telling me all this week. It's like get up, walk away. You can do this. Forgive whoever you need to forgive so that you can walk away with a clean heart. If that's yourself or somebody else, do it. And move on to something more, something better for you. It's out there. It's a really simple message, but that's kind of the message that I see today. I hope you guys had a wonderful holiday. Please tune in tomorrow and we will see how the cards change for next week. For those of you that are new to me, please hit the thumbs up button or the subscribe button if you choose to tune in every day. I greatly appreciate it. Share this video out with anybody. If you're feeling a little bit tired, maybe you're a little bit wiped out from the holidays, that's completely acceptable and fine. This too shall pass, okay? All right, I love you guys and I'll see you tomorrow. Take care. Bye-bye.